Yo, gamers. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say gamers because we're not playing a game today. This is some brand new content for you all. I guess, for today, you guys are artists, graphic designers, because we're doing things. We're doing things. Before we get into that, let me do a voice check real quick. A yo voice check. Okay. I think the volume and stuff, of course, I swear to God, every time I start stream, my cat's like, okay, can you let me out? So, hold on, let me let this guy out. Okay, sorry. Anyways, yeah, so today we are going to be doing something different because we are going to be designing, well, not really designing. We're going to be making a logo. If you do not know, the boys and the boys being like Bod, Icarus, some people you don't know, actually, we are starting a Minecraft server, and with that we need a logo, and I've already designed like one version of the logo, but now we need like a full word. So if you don't know, the server is going to be called Grimwood, and I have the G and the W because I was like, if you're gonna be logging into like the Minecraft server, they've got like the little picture icon. Like, you're not gonna be able to really see if I put a whole word, so I just did a little G and a W. But we're gonna be putting this one like in the Discord, which will be released. I should have done this earlier, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't, so sorry Bot, if you're watching or if you see this. Yeah, so I need to make a full word logo, so I will be revealing that to you right now. Woo! All right, let me switch to gaming. I guess it's not gaming. There we go. I don't know why the Photoshop does not want to stretch in the way I want it to. So instead, here, let me move this up because I don't think this is centered. Okay, that's probably as good as we're gonna get. So I had to slap on this little background. So if it looks ugly, trust me, I know. I do know. Let me switch to Photoshop because I'm not even in there. So this is what the G and W look like. Obviously, for the full logo, they are together. Here, should I show you that to you? Hold on. Let me switch over to chatting because I don't know what's gonna pop up in my Photoshop cloud. Open. Where is it? Open. Yeah. No, wait. Why's my shit hate me? Do. I hope you like these, yeah, let me open a, no, not thumbnail. God damn it. My brain, I opened up the thumbnail one. I want the logo stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Logo reveal. Oops. So this is what the main logo looks like. Let me zoom in for you. So, we got a lot of detail. I spent a lot of time going crazy over this. I know some of you are probably looking at this and be like, this looks like shit. But listen, it do be like that. I don't know what you want from me. So this is what the main logo looks like. I made everything myself, including the little ugly branches in the background. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, like, is this spoilers for like Grimwood lore? Basically it's like, dead shit in the background, and then whoa, more alive shit in the foreground because metaphors and something, I don't know. Anyway, so that's where we are right now. I do have a plan though. I like quickly just did this. It's essentially gonna look exactly like this, only I need to make the letters look a little bit neater. Um, and and decide like, am I gonna do? Because this why are these two lowercase and this is uppercase and then everything else is uppercase? I don't know. I think I drew this at like 10 p.m. 2 nights ago, so we're gonna work on it. Okay, let me. Also, it's gonna look crunchy quality because it is not meant to be this large. So, how do I want to do this? I think the lowercase, not like full lowercase, but let me see. Also, if I just like go quiet, you know why. Because I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, because what looks better? Lowercase? I kind of like how the lowercase R looks, but then I'm gonna have to do lowercase everything else. Or should I do like a mix because it's supposed to be like scrappy, like sticks? You know what I mean? Also, do we like this size? Because I think this, I had it at 6 before. I think we'll do that, the 6. Is the music too loud? I feel like it's too loud. Hold on. No, it's fine. Because, like, I might not even be talking the whole time. So. Because I think if I do it, like, too big, it's gonna look ugly. Yeah, look how much room that takes up. So should we do it? Which height? Which height did I have this one at? Okay, so they're at this height. Why the fuck do I have this line here then? So I'm like, is that? Here, let's just do it like this height and see what happens. And I also, like, my other plan is to, like, see how these have, like, these little branches sticking off of them? I'm wondering if I should do that. Hold on, if I do this. Like that? How do we, let me zoom out. Grim. Like this? I don't think that looks terrible. Let me just track it or like write it down like this and then I guess just like trace over it. Right? We're doing the second line. Okay, so we have wood. Ugh. The O's were like so hard for some reason for me. I could not even tell you why. And I'm like, should I make them like skinny or fat? Also, I have no idea how long this stream is gonna be. I'm just kind of like doing it until I finish, I suppose. Okay, Jesus. And like writing the letter D was struggling for me. Oh my god, I haven't done my Duolingo today. I'm trying to Duolingo Spanish. Don't ask me why. I have literally taken so many Spanish classes in I took one Spanish class in middle school in my 8th grade year. And that went not terribly. I think that's probably like one of the best I've done in Spanish. My teacher, I can't remember, was she missing 2 fingers? She was definitely missing 1 finger at least. So yeah, like my teacher literally was missing a finger. And that she would talk about it all the time. She would be like instead of like a high five, she'd be like, instead of a high five, she'd be like a high 4 and like make you put down the finger that she was missing so we could match when we gave her a high 4. That's real. That's real. Listen, I don't know. It was funny though. It was funny though, I won't lie. So yeah, for that for 8th grade I had her. Could not even tell you her name. And then I took one class my freshman year of high school. Believe it or not. Do I like how this looks? Hold on. Maybe go back. I still don't know if I like how the D looks. Maybe like that. Yeah, so I took a Spanish class my freshman year, and that actually went pretty good because I liked the teacher and I felt like she could actually teach. And then after that, I took Spanish my sophomore year of high school, and that went as well as you could imagine. My sophomore year, I had a teacher that I did not fucking like for Spanish. And I'm pretty sure like he was supposed to be teaching Portuguese, but for some reason was teaching Spanish. And the classroom that we had was like a detached building from like the rest of the school. And like, so we had to go outside to get to this class, which meant like if it was raining or whatever, we had to like walk out in the rain to get to fucking class. And then we had to like run back inside to get to like our next class. So it was not epic poggers, but it is what it is. I don't know. I feel like this is as good as we're gonna get it. Like, should I do the O like wider? Like, ignore the fact that this is, because I'm like, is that too thickums? Like, do we like it like this? How did I do this one? This ones are kind of like shorter and like thicker. I don't know. Anyway, let me see this. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do, because I kind of like how the grim part looks, and I think I need to move over the W. And because I think right now the W is just way too goddamn close to the M. Okay, what am I doing? Sorry, my brain just completely blanked out. No, I don't want that. Can I have this? Thanks. Oh my goodness. I'm using a tablet, if anybody was wondering. Like, I'm using like a drawing tablet. Usually, like, when I'm drawing my thumbnail ghosts, I'm using just my mouse, because like I'm not gonna plug in my drawing tablet for like 2 minutes of drawing. Also, I want to get rid of these guides because I feel like I was trying to show this to Bod last time, and I think he was thinking I was fucking delusional. But it does like interrupt, like when you like draw through it, sometimes it'll like make it straight. Look, like, I don't know, like, it's just something you'd have to experience. I feel like I'm being gaslit right now. I don't know. Okay, anyways, so this is like the guide. I kind of want to change the shape of like the not the H. What the fuck am I saying? It's noon, but I woke up at 10, I'm not gonna lie. So I think these are the first like thoughts I'm having that have to make some sort of sense. So yeah, my sophomore Spanish class was outside in a separated building that we had to like go to, so when it was raining it sucked ass. But again, I also did not like the teacher. I felt like I couldn't even tell you what I learned in those classes. Like, I remember like my middle school and my freshman one, I remember learning like the days of the week, the alphabet, which I can't even remember the alphabet now, because like I've only been taught the Spanish alphabet twice, and I was in 8th grade and the 9th grade, And then, like, we never touched it again, even, like, when we're technically supposed to start over. And, oh my god, don't even get me started on my junior year of high school. Spanish class sucked so bad. I hated that teacher. I swear to God, that teacher was a white man. I don't know if maybe, like, his skin was white and he wasn't, but I'm pretty sure he was a white man. I was like, why is a white man teaching me Spanish? Huh? Explain that to me. And that was the worst class because we had to do a lot of, like, speaking Spanish out loud. And I don't think I've really talked about this before, so you wouldn't know. But I did not like getting up in the front of the class and, like, talking. I don't know. I was, like, really bad at doing, like, public speaking stuff. I don't know. It's just, like, it was just uncomfy for me. So, and then let alone the fact that, like, I had to do it in a language that I definitely was not comfortable with, which, you know, that's probably how a lot of people who, like, their first language is Spanish and they have to go to, like, an English speaking school. So, but yeah, it sucked. I'm like, I don't know Spanish. Why are you making me do this for a quiz grade? I hope you choke. Here, how does that look? Do we like that? Let me see if I move it up. Does that look better? I don't think that looks bad. I think that looks good. And I want to do each layer as an individual letter simply because just in case I need to, like, move them around, it's gonna be a lot easier if I do it this way. Okay, I don't need this one because I could just do a straight line. Yeah, so I was, like, basically traumatized from from my junior year. Senior year, I was lucky I did not have to take a Spanish class. And in my high school, you only had the choice of Spanish or Portuguese, which, you know, it kind of made sense because in the area that I grew up in, there was a lot of, like, Spanish speaking people and Portuguese speaking people. So it kind of makes sense that those are the two languages that we would learn because those are the most common languages besides English that people speak where I'm from. Actually, I'm looking at this R now and I'm like, do I like this? Was I lying to myself? I don't know. We can come back to it. We can always come back to it. I can't do a straight line. Okay, that's good. Because I'm like, do I need to do... Should I do, like with the feet or without the feet? Do you think? Here, let me do this. Does it look better with or without? Here, let me scooch this bitch over. You know what? The more I look at that R, the more I actually, like, hate it. Here, what looks better? This? I kind of like... Yeah, I don't think I like it with the... I don't think I like it with the feet. And I don't like that R either. Do I like this R better? Honestly, I'm kind of wondering if I just prefer this whole set. Why is this hard? Me when I have to graphic design. I'll have you know, I am no artist. I'm actually, como se dice, bad. Sorry, that's mal. Y yo soy mal. I am bad. I don't know how to say at. Arte. At art. I'm sorry if you can hear me dragging my hand across the tablet. You probably can. Yeah, so I took my last Spanish class in my junior year, and I did not have to take one for my senior year of high school. And then I went to college, and they told me that I had to take a language at some point. And of course, because I'm stupid, I put it off to like the last minute. I did not take my Spanish. I had to take 2 different Spanish classes. And in high school or in college, they only gave you the option of French and Spanish. And the reason why I took Spanish is because I knew at least a little bit of Spanish, whereas with French, I was going to have to start completely over, and I knew that I did not want to have to start completely over with my knowledge. What the fuck? What is the song I'm listening to right now? Why does it have words in it? No, it's okay. I'll wait for you. Oh, shit. Okay. Listen, I would have rather went back and had to redo this one than... I forgot that I have to, like, copy and paste that whole bitch. God damn. There we go. Let me just move your ass, like, all the way over there. This doesn't have anything on it, right? Yeah, so I put it off to the whole thing when I should have taken Spanish during, like, the peak of pandemic, because then I could have just cheated my way through life. And I did cheat through Spanish, by the way. I did. In my high school junior year, I literally had 2 Spanish kids sit next to me in class, and obviously, if you know, like, when people speak Spanish, it's a lot different than like what the school system is teaching us Spanish is. You know what I mean? So it's like people talk a lot different than how they learn. So like they'll say it's one thing, but then like the Spanish teacher will be like, no, actually it's this thing. Like, okay, you're teaching me like book Spanish, not like conversational Spanish. Like Spain Spanish. Anyways, so yeah, I had those 2 kids help me. I was like, yo, if you don't slide over your fucking test to the edge of your desk so I can read it and copy your answers, you're fake. That's the only reason why I passed that class. I'm gonna keep it $150. Anyways, and then yeah, so I should have taken Spanish over like pandemic times, because then I could have just taken it online. No, but no, instead I decided, let me take it my senior year, and hope, hope for the best. So I had to take it my first semester and my second semester of my senior year of college, and it sucked because literally every single time I went to that class, first of all, the class is at 5 p.m. And I don't know if you know about this, but who wants to go to any class at 5 p.m., let alone a class that brings them so much anxiety? My teacher was trash, and I had a terrible time, and I really was trying at the start. Like, the first semester, I really was doing my best, but, like, she would call on us to, like, answer things, and I'm like, ma'am, you know I have no idea what you're saying, and you know that I can barely understand anything in Spanish. Why are you doing this to me? And so a lot of people, like, after like the first semester, like, they didn't take the second semester course. And at my college, if you took 4 Spanish classes, you can get a minor in Spanish. Could you imagine that? But yeah, so I had to take the Spanish 2, because we took Spanish 1 the first semester, and then Spanish 2 the second semester. Oh, that's ugly. Hold on. I'm trying to make it straighter. Hold on. My brain works very badly. Does that look bad? Obviously I can move the W over, but yeah, so I literally would have anxiety every time I had to go to that Spanish class because I knew that I was gonna have a terrible time and my teacher was gonna call me out constantly, which is not a very helpful thing when you're trying to learn a language that you have like no experience with. So yeah, I just like had this like such a negative connotation with the Spanish language because like my teacher was just all my teachers were just bad throughout the years, and like I don't know how I took that many Spanish classes and like I still like like what do you mean I'm not fluent immediately? I hate it here. Can you move? Oh, because I'm not on the oopsies. Okay. Yeah, so a boy was struggling, i.e. me. But you know, I've been watching some Spanish things recently, and I was like, you know, I want to try learning Spanish again. I'm like, am I just incapable of learning a language, just like point blank period, or is it like something that I'm like doing wrong? You know what I mean? So, I'm currently taking like Duolingo, which I know some people are probably gonna say something about that, like, you can't learn Spanish from Duolingo. You need to like just go out and talk to people. I don't know, man. I'm just a silly little guy. What do you want from me? Like, I would love to just be able to pick up a language and just start speaking, but I have like a basis knowledge in Spanish, like. It's just like I have such a bad issue with memorization, and like I feel like a lot of learning languages is like you having to memorize things. Like I hate like the feminine masculine, like, bro, what do you mean I gotta remember if chair is feminine or masculine, and if a carrot is feminine and masculine? Bro, I can barely remember my own name. Please, I'm on my knees begging. And like all of like the verbs and like the conjugations of the verbs, like I don't know how you guys do that. And I don't know. Like I know English isn't like the easiest language, but I swear I feel like it's a lot easier in certain aspects than Spanish is. But what do I know? Oh god. I'm gonna have to move this over, I guess. And I know it's gonna move the other words, but that's fine. Okay, so these need to be about like here, and it'll fit. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to take Spanish on Duolingo right now, and honestly, I don't think it's going terribly. Surprisingly enough, I don't think it's going the worst. Like, I was doing a little matching game or whatever on Duolingo, and like I matched like 90 words, and I was like supersonic speeding those bitches. Is that ugly? It's a little ugly. Hold on, let's start over. Because I'm like, I keep saying like, are these too skinny? Here, if we do like, bonk, wait, bonk. And you know, I'll teach you, I'll let you guys know how it's gonna go. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the Duolingo, like, it's not teaching me things like I'm actually gonna say. Like, I know el niño, la niña, la manzanas, yo como manzanas. Like, I get it, I do. How do we feel about this? Oh, honestly, I'm gonna be so honest, I thought this was gonna look worse. When I minimized it, I was like, oh god, this is gonna look bad. But I don't think it looks bad. I think I might just duplicate this bitch. Just because it'll be easier, right? If they look the same. Okay. Should I... I think they need to be moved down just a little bit. Ooh, I'm running out of room here. I don't know how this happened. I guess this is what happens when I make them skinny and then make them unskinny. Like, am I gonna have to redo the width already? Hold on, let me zoom out. Actually, see, look, now they look weird. Because, like, they're not as tall as these. And I don't even remember them supposing to be that tall. Okay, well, start over. Okay, so I guess just go to that. I'm gonna have to add a freaking thing, a freaking guide. Frick. Once again, my brain is not working so good today. I'm really, yeah, but I was supposed to have this done. Like, I was like, oh, Bod, when do you need this by the way? And he was like, oh, you know, like Sunday. Hey guys, go ahead and check the date for me. Yeah, okay. Listen, you know, we can't all be winners. I don't know why, like, I've consistently had trouble with the back half of this word, and I genuinely could not tell you why. Cause, like, is that ugly? I don't know. Here, you know what we can do? Hold on, I have an idea. Why don't we work on the first half of the word, see if we're satisfied with that, so at least we have half of the word done, right? And I want this color, because, like, I kind of want to do this, but I don't know if that'll look bad. And I'm gonna have to make this smaller. Ooh, I wish I could remember what size I had for these. Let me go down to what, like, let me try 4. No, I feel like that's still too thick. 3? Like, ooh. Should I? Because now I'm like, does that look bad? You know, what if I do, like, little nubbins? Or, This is hard, you guys. I don't know what I want to do with it to make it, like, look not shit. Como se dice not shit en español? Because, like, we have this. And then we have this. Because, like, it's supposed to kind of look like scrappy little sticks as opposed to, like, full, like, planks of, like, wood that's been, like, you know, grown over. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just, like, kind of like this. And luckily this is on a separate layer, so if we hate it, guess what? The erase button exists for a reason. Yeah, no, we hate that. We hate that. We don't like that. Delete that shit. Meow. Delete that shit. Meow. Damn, what should I do? Should I, like... Because I'm like, is it too detailed? Not detailed enough? Like, how similar do we want it to look to these, like, main bits? Because I'm like, I almost feel like it's, like, not enough. But then I'm like, if I do it, is it going to be too much? I'm like, should I do a little things like this? Why is this music so ominous? Here, we'll try this. Here, do we hate that? Let me zoom out. Do we like that or do we hate it? I'm like, I kind of like it because it just makes it look not as plain, but like maybe it should be plain because this is just like a base logo and like your eye gets drawn more to like the G and the W. I don't know, I kind of do like it though because it just gives it a little bit of something without being too much, I think. Maybe if I put like different, like this color and then like a little bit more. Like, I don't know, if I do like this. I think it adds a bit of texture without being too much. Okay, awesome, thank you. I'm glad you said that because I'm like sitting here, I'm like, is it too much or is it good? Because I kind of agree with you. I think like it adds like a little bit of something without it being like as overwhelming as the G and the W are. Thank you so much for that added input. Appreciate it. Because I'm always second guessing myself. That's like the worst part about like whenever I do anything graphic design related. I'm like, is this bad? And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so I guess I'll do a little bit of wood texture just on this because this is gonna be like for just like a Discord, so it doesn't have to be like the world's greatest graphic design. Okay. This is a funky little beat. Okay, let me. Also, I'm so sorry if anybody looks at my layers and is like, what the fuck are we doing right now? I couldn't tell you. Kids, don't be like me and always name your stuff. I unfortunately don't, and I pay the consequences for my actions all the time. Okay. And if anybody asks how do I like to do my wood texture stuff, I just kind of like lightly drag my mouse until I'm satisfied with how it looks. And a lot of the times you'll just see me like undo and redo the same section, and it seems like for no reason because it's like you're just putting little lines. Why are you undoing it and redoing it? And I'm like, it just doesn't look right. I just doesn't look right. I don't like it. So I had to redo it, even if it's like one curl of a stick. I'm just like, no, undo that immediately. Like, oops, oh god. I feel like I need to add little curls in this one. No, do we like that? There we go, like that. Just to give a little variety in the texture, so it's not just like lines. And like little dots. I think that looks. Fill in like the gaps a little bit of like the really blank spaces. Yeah. It's hard because like the brush can't get any smaller than it currently is. Yeah. Okay, I think that's not bad. I love putting like little details into things that most people are not gonna notice ever. Oh fuck. I'm like, yep, let me put a little dot here and here. And then people will be like, wow, cool stick. Thanks. I don't know if I like how I did this one. I might redo this one. It's kind of, I don't know, not the vibe. Let me redo this. Okay. And then little lines. Again, it's hard because it's literally one stick of an eye. Oops, no, I don't like that. Okay, that's not too bad now. Okay, that one's pretty good. I think I'm satisfied with that. All right. And then M. I feel like the M's gonna give me trouble. Just because, like, there's so much space you have to cover. Some little curly cues. Okay, and then do little lines. I would love to get into like pixel art. I don't think I could ever actually do it, but it looks very fun. Like, I just love the look of like 8-bit shit. I just think it looks very neat. Whenever I see other people do it, I'm like, you know what? That slays. Okay. No, I like that. I think that looks alright. Okay. Want to do a little... There we go. One of these with a little thing inside. Yeah, my favorite way to do anything is to wing it until I think it looks good. If anybody wants to do art out there, and I'm not qualified at all to be giving advice, but just, you know, go stupid and crazy. If you think it looks good, then that's all that matters. Unless you want it to be perceived nicely by the public, then maybe go into classes or something. But if you're like, I'm just in a silly, goofy mood, then that's what I would do. Because I like to draw a lot of, like, if you look at my channel, like my thumbnails and stuff. I don't like this one. Delete this whole section. I just draw my little ghosts, like, however I want. And if people are like, wait, that doesn't make sense, I just give them the, they're ghosts, so they don't make sense. And that's not me trying to dodge criticism. It's just me being like, I don't care if, like, this is not how legs work. They're ghosts, so they defy all laws in physics. Here, let me zoom out. I feel like this one needs more. I wonder if I should add like a different color brown, or, you know, actually that's not bad. That's not bad. Now that I'm looking at it, actually, I'm actually quite pleased. Here, let me go to this. I think we need a little bit more dots on the R. Yeah. It's a little empty. Okay. I'm actually pleased with that. I think we've done something. Okay, now we need to tackle the OOD, the OOD, because that's where we left off last time when I was struggling. Whoa, what is this song? I like it, but it has words, which is not the best for when I'm trying to talk over them, so I'm gonna skip it. It was a nice song, though. Oh, Bod is... Why is Bod messaging me? Eep. Hello? Sorry. Hello? Multiple O's. Okay. So now I need to... yeah, do the OOD, which... This is what we had it looking like before. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I'm glad I sensed that in time. I did not want to sneeze directly into y'all's face. And into your ears, either. Okay, so we just have to make it reach these two guides. Alright. And if we get one good O, you bet your bottom dollar that I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Because the graphic design and art gods have given me the duplicate button for a reason. And I will use it. I will use it. Okay. We were at 6, I believe, for the brush. Okay. Oh, we're on the wrong one. There we go. I was like, where's my stroke? Also, if you guys have never done this before, if you click this FX at the bottom, like you're on your brush or whatever, create a new layer. And you can do a stroke in whatever size you want, and it'll give your brush an outline. There's probably like a better way to like have like a brush with an outline. I know there's like custom brushes you can do, but if you don't want to download something like that, this is an easy way to get like an outline on your brush without having to download anything. Because like I don't usually like to download brushes, because honestly I like how the pencil brush, just like that default, comes with Photoshop. I don't know, I just like how that looks, so I just tend to use that all the time, and I don't really need anything else. Honestly, if somebody had like a Photoshop brush but it was the pencil brush from MS Paint, I would like that even better. I don't know, I love how pixely the Microsoft Paint pencil brush looks. I think I'm just like obsessed with like that, like in quotes, very heavily in quotes. This is not me saying this, like the shitty like pixely brush looks like in like of like old Windows paint, like Windows 98 paint. Like I don't know, maybe it's the nostalgia factor or something. Here, do we like these O's? I almost want to flip it. Should I flip it? What does it look like if I flip it? Rotate. Oh, I think that looks better to have them match up like that. I think that looks good. Do I have enough room to fit this ear? Am I gonna have to... I think I can move these two a little closer to the W. And then I'll have a little bit more room for the letter D. Okay. Also, I do want to apologize if I just bounce around from topic to topic very frequently. I think I might have ADHD genuinely when I say this. And it's not just that, like, me hopping around from topics. There's other things that makes me think I have it. So yeah, I'm sorry. I just have a lot of things to say and my brain doesn't give me time to say them. Oh, also, if you don't know, like if this is your first time watching me, I normally play games on my channel, like different video games. I'm very into, you know, Minecraft, Dead by Daylight. Currently we're playing through games like Kingdom Hearts 1 and Persona 4. So, if you like gaming, I do a lot of gaming. I used to love using Paint. Me too. I remember I had a computer in my room that was not connected to the internet. So the only two things I could do on it was like write in like Word. I don't even know if it was Word or if it was just like Notepad, and then draw on like old school MS Paint. And I would just doodle like the weirdest things. And obviously I didn't have like a drawing tablet, like I only had a mouse. So I'm like sitting there trying to draw with the mouse using like the spray can tool. Everything looked like trash, but like I was having the time of my life. Ooh. How do I feel about the D? I almost want to try to redraw it, but I don't know if it's gonna get better than this, so I'm actually gonna like duplicate this. Just in case. Yeah, so I mostly do a lot of gaming streams, but I kind of want to do more drawing streams. Because, again, I was talking about this earlier. I have these little ghosty characters, whomst I love so much. And I would love to, like my dream is, like, to make a little comic or something with them. But I'd never, like, have enough time to do so. So part of me is like, oh, if I, like, stream me drawing it, then, you know, I can stream and also do this other thing at the same time. If that makes sense. Yeah, this logo, if you weren't here before, this logo is for a Minecraft server that my friends and I are making. So here, do you look better than this one? Okay, there's this one and then there's this one. I think I do like this one better. I don't know if anybody else. Here, this is DA, and this is, I guess I should say this is D1. It's a lot skinnier. And then DB or D2. I think I do like this one better. Here, let me zoom out so I can see. Okay. So this will be the whole thing. Here, Control 0. Okay, so there's this. Now I'm wondering are the O's too skinny? I think me personally, I think I like this one better. So I'm gonna seal my fate and I'm gonna delete that one. And you're gonna become the true layer 35. And then, because we can space it out, so we have a little bit of room here at the end. Let me move the D over just a little bit. And then I can move this O over a little bit, and then this O over a little bit. Or no, I don't know. But I can move like everything over, so it's not so close to one edge at least. Here. Okay, obviously I haven't done the... Yeah, I think the D2 looked way better. How do we feel about the O's, though? Do we like the O's, or should I try to redo them to make them a little bit thicker? Because, like, I think it could be fine, but I don't know. They look a little skinny compared to everything else, but it's also supposed to be, like, they're made out of sticks, so it kind of makes sense that they would be imperfect. I don't know. But, like, this is, like, the whole vision. How are we feeling? So it's gonna look like that. Sorry if you could just hear me slapping the keyboard. Oh man, they're in the Grimwood VC right now. Okay. I think it looks good. Okay, let's do the wood texture, and then we'll see how it all looks like together, because I think, I mean, unless you know, you guys think that we need to add anything else. I think we'll be all set, but let me add this texture first. Oops. I literally have keybinds. Like I said, I'm using a drawing tablet, and I have like buttons on the side that have like keybinds to like, you know, save, switch to the brush tool, switch to the move tool, and I still come over here and press the buttons anyways. I'm tired of myself. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, this is 01. Okay. Oh, let me do the thing. I like to put in little curly cues first, just so we have like room for them. Because I was doing that with like this, like you see there's like little half C's and stuff. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, you guys don't want to know I'm so glad that I did not stream myself when I was originally doing like the G and the W, because I swear I was going crazy. I was like, oh my god, this looks bad. Like I had to redo it like a million times, I swear to God. It was a constant back and forth of like me sending my friends the files and being like, does this look good? And I had to send it to my sister. My sister is very much like the graphic design person between us two. Like she loves making like website themes and like little aesthetic photos and whatnot. She's really good. I'll say I wish I had something to show. I know what you mean. I bought a stream deck and still end up using my keyboard even though I have one button. No, true. I was thinking about getting a stream deck, and then I'm like, I know damn well that instead of being like, oh, let me press this to like mute whatever, I'm gonna be like, all right, let me go to Streamlabs and because I'm a goddamn menace to myself. It's like, you know, this thing that you bought to make yourself you know, your life easier. What if you didn't? And me at my brain, oh, you know what? You're so right, bestie. I mean, isn't this the quality content that you guys came here for? Remember to like and subscribe. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me. Oh, what if I made a new layer? What if I did that? Once again, nobody look at the layers. You're gonna stress yourself out. One day, I promise one day, I will name my layers. And listen, we should be lucky when I even decide to use folders. Once again, me being handed tools to make my life easier and then deciding, you know what, I won't do that. Also, if anybody's wondering, this is a random synthwave playlist I found. It says synthwave, no copyright music, so I guess we'll see when I end the stream if I have a copyright strike on. Oop, oh god. I hate when I actually click the bucket tool. This one gets this song. There's a lot of songs on this playlist that start with like that noise. Dong dong. It's weird. Okay. And then let me do this last letter and we'll zoom out and see what we think. No, you know what? It's so hard to do the shape I want to do. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Oops. Oopsies. Please, zoom out, please. Okay. Damn, these are some funky tunes. Also, mind you, I've never heard these songs before. It's just apparently the beats are very easy to pick up on. Okay, let me zoom out. Okay, how do we feel? How do we feel about this? Oh, you know what? This kind of a makeup stream because I did not stream on Friday and I normally stream on Fridays, but I didn't stream on Friday this week. So this is a makeup stream. You know, I kind of like that. This is actually better than I thought it was gonna be. Cause they like the whole concept, if you are new, is, you know, they're supposed to look like cobbled together little stick letters. I would say I think I'm pleased with that. Here, should we? Here, should we get Bod? I know he's here. Let me ask him. Here, let me ask him. Can you go to Scuffed real quick so you can look at the logo and tell me what you think? Wait, hold on. No, let's reword that. I have maybe finished the logo. Do you wanna see it? All right. Bod is the big boy on campus. He's the one who tells me if I've done good or not. Here, I know that I'm not gonna combine everything just yet. So we're just gonna do Grimwood full rough. That's what we're gonna save it as. In the meantime, let me send this to this bitch. Okay, moment of truth. Does the boss like it? Thoughts? Question mark. And while we scream and cry, let me also make sure you click the image for better quality. Open. Do I have any? I can show you guys my little ghosts in the meantime. Look, this is one of them. Look at my little ghost. His name is Kieran. Let's say, let me make sure you guys can see this. I think it'll come up. Yeah, there it is. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. This guy, this is QM. He's like the main character. They're my little ghosts. These are my little evil boys. Well, I mean, except for the clown. The clown's not evil, he's just misunderstood. And Huxley is not evil, he's just a little shit. But Doleon and this guy, who doesn't have a name yet, they are bad. But I feel like Doleon's definitely the type that would, like, people would be a fan of anyways, just because he's a little bit like Loki, a little bit. Like, from the Marvel specific, not just the god Loki. But it's supposed to have that vibe, like kind of like little trickster. He can change his form a little bit to, you know, look a little more innocent than he actually is. This little skateboard guy, I just recently named him. What did I name him? It's been a second. I think I named him Zav or something like that. I don't know, cause like he was giving me skater vibes, so I was like, what would be like a skater name? And in my head, I was like, something with an X or a Z was calling to me. And this is my boy Pebble, Peb for short. He's simply vibing his way through life. Yeah, so these are just little pictures I drew. I don't know. In case you wanted to see it. Okay, wait, I think bot responded. What did he say? What's the background gonna be? Girl, I don't know. Did you want one? I can just do the branches. I thought you wanted it transparent, but Parabox 1 is transparent, so yeah, I think that this is good. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for the background, because this is what I did for this background, so I could just do this background again. Question mark? But then I'm gonna have to put like another stroke or something around it. But you know, that's something we could always think about. Here, wait, we'll wait one more time to see what Bod says. Bod, my friend. What? Yeah, so I'm actually pleased. I thought I was gonna have a lot more trouble. I'm so glad. Shout out to Ben Tense in the chat for being there for me and giving me some feedback. I appreciate it. Because without you, I'd probably still be sitting here like, I don't know, what do we think? Here, he said, let's throw a black background on this bitch. Actually, I think I already had a layer, but whatever. Okay, let me just fill this in with black and see what it looks like. Oh my god, I definitely am gonna have to go soon because I think my mother is doing dishes. That doesn't look bad. Here, wait, let me get rid of these guidelines. Here, how do we feel about how it looks on black? I don't think it looks too bad. I feel like you really put this on anything and it would look alright. yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. I think we made a lot of progress. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I do want to change. I want to move this R just a little bit because that looks a little close. That looks just a little close. But other than that, pretty much, yeah. I think that's it. Anyway, so yeah, let me switch you guys over to the ending soon, because we're ending soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not done so already, feel free to like this little stream and subscribe if you haven't. Maybe share with your friends if they enjoy art and gaming content, because I'll probably do more of that stuff in the future. What else? Oh, if you would like to support me, links to do so are in the description. Other than that, though, next stream will be on Wednesday. I don't know what we'll be playing, either Dead by Daylight or Minecraft. Who knows? Other than that, though, take care of yourselves. Until next time, I'll see ya.